Getting rid of firearm permits is among the measures at the State House that would need to be approved by a committee this Friday if they're to have any chance at becoming law this year. Capitol Bureau reporter Monica Madden has been keeping tabs on these bills. Monica, several of them are controversial. You say some of them probably aren't going to make it.
That's right, Dan, and usually it's pretty easy to tell what might survive based on whether committee chairs decide to schedule certain bills at all. But as we know, at the legislature, anything can happen. First, we've reported on the bill that would ban the New York Times' 1619 project from being taught in Iowa schools. It's a project that reevaluates how slavery helped found the United States, but it is not scheduled yet and is likely dead. Another bill that is still in the works is one of the governor's priorities, the school choice bill. Republican leaders have expressed overall support, so it will likely survive. It would create a scholarship fund for a few hundred K-12 students to go to private school. It advanced out of a House subcommittee today. Here were some of those arguments.
We simply oppose public dollars for private purposes without the corresponding oversight, transparency, expectations, and accountability that should accompany those public funds.
We can't always ensure equal outcomes, but I do believe we can ensure equity of opportunity by allowing all children to go to the school that their family decides is best for them.
And a bill that got mixed reaction from lobbyists and the public is the governor's sweeping criminal justice bill. It's awaiting action in both chambers, but Republicans have expressed overall support, so it is likely safe and is scheduled for Wednesday. It would increase penalties for some offenses, deny state funding for cities that cut police budgets, and ban racial profiling. The Senate has one 64-page long bill for it, but the House has several separate bills.
In the House, I think we've felt comfortable on some of these, making sure that we're putting the proper vetting on it, dividing them into a couple different pieces of legislation. So just because, again, the entirety of one bill doesn't move doesn't mean there's not things we don't support.
Another contentious bill would require transgender Iowans to use the bathroom according to the sex on their birth certificate. That one, along with dozens of other anti-LGBTQ bills, historically have not made it far in the legislature, and these ones are likely dead without a scheduled date. And back to that gun bill Dan just mentioned, it would no longer require Iowans to need a permit to buy or carry a firearm. It also advanced so far this week. If buying from a federally licensed dealer, Iowans would still need to pass a federal background check or present a permit. But private citizens could sell guns to one another without needing to get a permit. And that's a measure heavily questioned by Democrats today.
It's extreme, unpopular, and a threat to public safety.
So when you talk about permits, when you talk about little pieces of paper, these are not going to stop evil people from killing innocent people.
So again, that legislation is safe in the House and is scheduled in the Senate committee tomorrow. Even if the other bills don't pass out of committee, leaders can always add in certain aspects into an amendment in things like budget bills later on, Dan.
Yeah, sure. And we know you'll keep us updated on what finally shook out from this on Friday.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Monica.